All right, we're here. I am getting ready for floor 3. I made sure to. Oh, no, I didn't make sure to. I do need to make sure to give the slim lances to people. I thought I did, but I guess I must have forgotten. Grab the slim lance. Grab another slim lance. And Marissa can, I guess, grab like Iron Sword. Not from Garrick. Grab Kyle's. It's fine. Because everyone has one range on this map. We'll grab one for Garrick as well.
You want to put the rune sword away so, like, a weapon doesn't break when you accidentally use it?
I'll have her trade it to Cormag. She can grab the killer bow. Killer bow Marissa. Just in case I need it. I don't think I'll need it, but just in case I need it. There's no interesting droppables here, and apparently, according to Jacob, this chest is fixed to have 3,000 gold. So we just say fuck it, we ball.
No money. Very sad.
No money. No money.
I'm shocked you didn't bring someone to like be a staffer.
Do you think I need it? I'll just dodge all the 36 hits. I only have heal staff and men staff. I'm trying to save them.
True.
I have vulneraries. Those are stabs, right?
Alright, you get a bajillion vulneraries in FE8.
Yeah, I appreciate a game that gives you... Almost everyone joins with a vulnerary. Not everyone, but almost everyone joins with a vulnerary. Which is also nice for free play, because it means most people have 2 item slots to work with. But Joshua doesn't have a vulnerary. Presumably because they didn't want to turn on Heal AI or something. Like, imagine if Joshua accidentally turns on Heal AI and runs away from Natasha.
Oh, that'd be frustrating.
Although...
Yeah, there's only like 2 or 3 units in the whole game that don't start with vulneraries in their inventory.
Erica's one, right?
She has one. She starts with her rapier.
Seth doesn't have one, then?
Seth has one, too.
Oh, I thought that they taught you about trading in the easy mode tutorial.
Oh, they teach you that because Franz starts with 2 vulneraries.
Oh, Gilliam starts with 0. Yeah, okay.
And in easy mode, Gilliam gets a free turn where he runs up to a soldier and attacks it and gets hit. And for Gilliam's next turn, he's like, Franz, let me have one of your vulneraries. So you trade it onto him to heal like the 4 damage that he took.
I'm sorry.
And that's your trading. And that's your trading tutorial.
I'm sorry. Just the I can picture Gilliam just being like, yeah, and then getting stabbed.
Oh, I think he gets doubled by that soldier in the tutorial. so it does like meaningful damage. I think he gets doubled by it, even though like it can't.
Oh, it's like when I replaced Lyn with Boris in Lyn mode, and because that combat is scripted, Boris just doubled the guy. But it's the other way around. Instead of the Armor Knight doubling, the soldier doubles the Armor Knight.
Yeah, and that's like your trading tutorial. So for anyone wondering why Franz starts with 2 vulneraries, it's because he's supposed to be the trading tutorial.
Oh, that's too funny. That's too funny.
Oh no, he's poisoned.
That might be meaningful because I don't have any heal staffs.
But we have vulneraries, right?
Yeah, but no antitoxins. Because you don't get any mandatory antitoxins in the campaign. Holy shit, no!
Spiders do hit pretty hard when they do hit.
Yeah, they just are inaccurate. They're like the berserkers of... Well, I guess no, Cyclops are the berserkers. So what would they be? Okay, dodge, good.
Fighter?
I guess warrior?
Warriors?
Because warriors have skill issues, right?
Yeah, warriors are pretty inaccurate, and they're slow. But then again, most monsters are really slow.
Oh, you know, we were talking about the branch promotions. In part 1, we were talking about the branch promotions, right? And, like, what was even. You know what I think, like, is theoretically actually slightly more even, but the circumstances of the one unit who makes that choice and Sacred Stone's enemy quality being low makes it not even? See if you can guess. It's not Garrick, although I do think that if you did, like, super hard mode, which is something that both Jonoabo and Mythos Zenith have done, where you, like, give the enemies 200% growths.
Oh my.
Then it becomes more valuable to have the bow for, like, really strong death goils. But,
I'm gonna take a guess that it's Natasha.
no. Although that is another one that I think is closer than people give it credit for, because she's not really doing combat. So a horse might be, like, might as well.
Nice crit.
She gets more staff rank out of Bishop, but, like...
I also just think she looks better as a bishop. I really like the female bishop outfit, so I make her a bishop.
That is valid. No, I actually think that in a theoretical maddening mode, or super hard, or whatever you would call it for Sacred Stones, there are arguments for going warrior instead of hero from fighter. But Garcia never wants to do it, at least in vanilla. Cause Garcia needs, doesn't Garcia need the speed from hero, basically?
Yeah, speed's the biggest thing that he needs, and hero gives, like, +2 speed.
But I think that if you're a unit that has axes, bow access is better than sword. Like, bow as a secondary weapon is better than sword as a secondary weapon. Because, like, effective damage against flyers is good, and also, like, access to basically personal weapons, because, like, that's part of the benefit of Wrath in FE7, is every good bow is functionally a personal weapon for him, because no other bow user is good. Yeah. And I think that's something that, like, if Sacred Stones were hard enough that you wanted to, like, player phase with Nidhogg, having that option for Garcia, where he's not competing for Garm and Odholma with, like, the Paladins and Dusel, and Garrick and stuff, right? Would be nice. And if Deathcoil's scaled to the point where you need to have a bow user to kill them, instead of just a generically strong unit, then going warrior and having, like, a high-strength bow user might be nice, but...
I could potentially see that. Or even just for, like, 2-range chip versus enemies, because that's what makes, like, snipers good in, like, FE11 Hard 5, is you just want to chip enemies and then kill them before they can ever attack you.
Yeah. Or longbow access. Like, if you're player phasing things, longbow becomes, like, longbow stocks go up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also think even in vanilla, if there were a theoretical fighter who doesn't need the speed help from hero, they might prefer warrior as well. Like, just unfortunately
more strength too.
Yeah. It's just unfortunately both Ross and Garcia don't need the strength, but do need the speed.
Yeah.
And they're the only ones making that choice. So, like, it is a choice that matters, but it's just, for those two units, it doesn't. Whereas,
and
like,
the bows aren't super helpful even in Sacred Stone's hardest mode.
Yeah.
Because you just want to once you range things.
But I think even outside of the hardest mode, I think the warrior might be an enticing option for a theoretical fast fighter. Like, if we had a, you know, if we had our Christmas Cavaliers. I hope not. No, it's 1 damage. If we had our Christmas Cavaliers, where, like, there's the fast one and the strong one, but they were fighters instead, I think that the fast one might want to go warrior and the strong one go hero, right?
Yeah, I could see that.
Hopefully this won't cause me to suffer from success, but we'll find out.
I don't think so.
I think we vulnerary again. And then I'm gonna have Cormac fight the people on the left.
Gotta get that Lance rank.
That's my hope. Ooh. I could have died to poison.
That's what I was thinking.
Would have been funny for Marissa to die to poison. How many maps will Marissa die and cause me to reset? Stay tuned and find out. Hey, we're cured.
Yay, no more poison.
Well, not no more poison.
1 less poison.
There we go. And then she can't die to poison in the dog combo.
Yeah.
And if need be, I can have Dusel rescue her so she doesn't take poison. Like, if she takes, like, 3 multiple turns in a row, Dusel can just rescue her, because I don't think... Like, I think Cormac's doing the rest of the combat this map.
Yeah, Cormac will be fine.
And also, like, oh no, Dusel's skill and speed got halved. Whatever will I do? Because those are his most important stats, especially speed. We do have a boss spider. And
Yeah,
spiders...
the big spider might do some pretty good damage.
Yeah, the normal spiders are hitting hard enough that I'm kind of scared of the boss spider.
Although I am curious what the boss's spider stats look like compared to the generic one beside him, because the bosses don't scale properly.
Yeah, I'll check them out after this enemy phase. I'll look at them.
I imagine they'll still be higher, but I don't think they're going to be like super much higher.
Boom, nice critical. Don't even care that you didn't save a use. I mean, you did save a use. You didn't save 2 is what it was, but I still don't care. Like, criticals are... I love the disrespect crits.
Me too.
The, Professor Booper calls them always for pleasure crits.
I think that's a good name.
Alright, did the dog already kill itself? Yes. No.
Oh wait, no, they're
It's hiding.
hiding.
Ooh.
Oh, that's actually kind of sketch.
Yeah.
Why didn't he move? Oh, maybe enemy turn order.
Oh, he tried to move when it was blocked, I think, probably. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, enemy turn order is really fun to try to manipulate in GBA.
I'm gonna grab the iron sword. We'll go ahead and... Ooh, let's check out... I said I'd check these out.
Oh, yeah, let's see.
So
this guy...
he's got 13 strength compared to 12. Oh, he's got 1 more strength.
Yeah, and like a lot more
One
HP
more
and like
speed.
barely more defense.
How much of the
Yeah.
HP is from promotion bonuses? Do monsters
true.
have technical promo bonuses?
I mean, because they have class bases.
Yeah, so I guess they must. They just wouldn't be described as such, I suppose.
I'm
Alright, so
suddenly
now
forgetting
she
what the
can't
spiders
die
are
to poison,
called.
right? Because there's one turn left. Thank goodness that this game doesn't immediately go... Like, it does the thing where it shows you the health bar instead of poison 1. What is it, Binding Blade that shows you poison 1? And it's just like, why?
FE5 shows you your status first, so if you want to like check someone's HP, you have to wait for the status screen to go away. So it's
Okay.
really frustrating.
Especially because in FE5 it's not, like, it doesn't run out based on turns, so it's not communicating, like, any information to you. Unless you don't know why there's...
you. It's just showing you like, oh look, this person's poisoned, even though they have like a purple dot above
Yeah.
their unit icon, showing that they're poisoned already.
That's what I was gonna say, like, it's not communicating anything to you unless you don't know why they have purple bubbles on them. Cormac, you gonna be okay? Because I think the other one can reach him too. Right?
Maybe the promoted one has one more move.
I'm a little scared.
Womp womp. Nah.
Oh, the dog can reach him.
Doggo can. Oh.
But, like, the doggo does no damage. The moth dogs are like...
Myrmidons.
Yeah, basically. Myrmidon dogs, yeah.
Which is why I'll be very interested to see how we deal with the promoted ones later.
The Swordmaster
they're-
dogs?
Because they are really, really fast. And at least with like a Swordmaster or something, you can like equip a lance to give yourself the 15 extra hit. But
Yeah.
you can't do that versus these guys.
Well, we'll have a Slayer unit, because we get Reeve, right?
That is true. So at least like once you hit them, you don't have to deal with them anymore.
Mhm. And you said he has Purge or some shit?
Yeah, he'll have Aura and Purge. Oh, and most importantly, he actually does have a third item, and it's Blue Gem.
Oh, I mean, that doesn't matter if I'm trying to not visit the shop, but, like, it doesn't matter even if I do, because I've got 30k gold plus a white gem.
Yeah.
I can understand them wanting to provide funds to people who are grinding their way through the creature campaign, though, because, like, having to buy iron weapons every fucking map,
Yeah.
like,
It gets
you run
expensive.
out of funds. That's why I think, you know, there's... With Engage having had infinite weapon durability, and Three Houses having had not infinite weapon durability, I feel like there's now, like, a debate about weapon durability in Fire Emblem. And, like, I think weapon durability in Fire Emblem is mostly fine, but I don't think iron weapons or bronze weapons or whatever the lowest rank generic weapons are should ever have limited durability anymore. I get it in Thracia, because in Thracia, the resource management is, like, a big part of that. But in all of the other games, you have enough money where just buying a bunch of irons and clogging up your convoy space becomes a chore rather than an interesting game.
I've actually been playing a GBA fan hack or a ROM hack that makes iron weapons have infinite uses, and it definitely changes up the gameplay because you're like, oh, now I want to try to use iron as much as possible because it's free.
I mean,
So I think it's
feel
interesting to try like iron having infinite uses.
I feel like I don't think that actually makes a huge change because, like, oftentimes you'll be like, I'm using iron whenever I can because it's the cheapest. Even if it does cost durability. Like, if you look at a enemy and you're like, in Sacred Stones, and you're like, I can kill them with the Iron Lance, or I can kill them with the Silver Lance. Like, you use the Iron Lance, even though the Iron Lance isn't free, because it is functionally free.
But it makes, like, my little, like, what's the word? Min-maxing, and it makes me go, oh, like, I can, like, save even more money if I use the free one.
Well, but you're still saving money by using iron. I don't think making iron infinite actually changes the decision-making process. I think it simply removes the tedium of going to the shop and buying 17 iron axes, swords, and lances, and bows, and all of that.
Oh, I don't think it changes it for others either. It's just something that goes on in my head. Also, yeah, he has a tomahawk.
Baller!
So
More
15
1-2 range.
And good 1-2 range, too. Like, this is... Like, they're almost as strong as silver axes.
Do we want to do unit review? Only
sure.
time we ever get the chance to do unit review of Kalec.
Since no one's ever done unit review of Kalec.
Yeah, internet's first. See it here. So my favorite thing about Kalec is he gives you a second Hoplon guard. I've never used him because I've never done creature campaign. Like, I've literally never even gone into the ruins.
Yeah, he sure is a free hero, alright. Like, there's not much to him. Like, what does he look like compared to your Garrick right now? Like, I know it's a
he's much stronger.
Garrick,
he's much stronger.
Like,
47 HP is a ton. 19 strength is a good amount. Where's Garrick? Where are you at? Hiding. Yeah, he's got 4 more strength than Garrick, so, like, that's pretty pathetic for a post-game unit.
And Kalec's level 12. So even if you're playing with growths, like, he's getting really slow EXP gains.
15 speed and 12 defense versus... He's slower than Garrick.
Yep,
what?
He sure is a pre-promoted hero in the creature campaign. He is bulkier.
Yeah, because the 47
more
HP
and more defense.
Compared to...
He also does have really good weapon ranks, though. He has A rank in both swords and axes.
Yeah, he's gonna be my Homa person, probably.
Which is so funny, considering the idea is, like, he primarily uses axes whenever you fight him.
Actually, I think this is a better comparison, because they're both infantry pre-promotes.
True.
He might be a good axe user as well, but I've broken all of my training axes, so...
Yeah, you're pretty much out of axes at this point. You have, like, the silver, the hatchet, and the hand axes.
Oh, this looks like an interesting map.
Oh, yeah, this one starts with a split party. You get 9 slots and your party is divided.
Well, tune in next time if you want to see how I handle it. Oh, the 3-headeds, yeah. Dwindling.
Yeah, I have no idea how to pronounce these guys' names.
They're not that fast yet. They will be.
Yeah, it's because this one's a boss. So he's not scaled properly.
Anyway, tune in next time if you want to see me handle this interesting map. Bye-bye!